Hello, hello. Welcome to Divine Insights. My name is Dr. Debbie Roche. I am the Associate Minister at Unity of Gulfport and also a chiropractor that loves metaphysics and cells and functional medicine and natural healing in general. And so welcome to Divine Insights. And tonight we will be pulling intuitive cards and I'll be doing intuitive readings. I love the intuitive arts. It is one of my favorite areas of metaphysics for many reasons. And we will be doing lots of different intuitive readings tonight. So I'm going to be sharing this recording on the different platforms, getting a little better at the technology thing. Let's see. All right, here I am. Let's see. Here we go to one. And then I think it's already. Let's see. I hope everybody's doing well. It's been an interesting week by far. The moon ceremony on Gulfport Beach was so wonderful. 41 people came. We had such a good time. It really was a lovely evening, and I'm really grateful that here I am. Okay, so I'm under there. It was just such a lovely evening. And so for those of you that came to the moon ceremony on Gulfport Beach, hello, Robin, welcome. It really was just a perfect evening. It was a beautiful evening, and I'm so grateful that that it turned out so well. And so let's see. Just wanted to check the different areas to see if I'm already on there. Okay, I'm already on that one. And then I don't think I'm under my name yet. There we go. That's the one I missed. So I hope everybody's having a lovely evening. It's the weather has been really, really hot. And so it's been really good beach weather, if you like the beach. Let's see. 1 second. I'm going to go to that page. I'm almost done, and I'll be present with you just very shortly. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay. So tonight we'll be pulling intuitive cards. There are many different decks that I have. I have probably in my collection, I probably have 100 decks. And so I have a couple of favorites, and some of them are here tonight. The intuitive cards, I don't really need the intuitive cards. My intuition has gotten to the advanced stages, so I really don't need an actual object in my hands to do the reading. But they are pretty, and they always spark some good discussion. And in this format, they do offer a really good jumping place for the readings. But I certainly don't need them. So if you would prefer just a couple of intuitive questions answered, feel free to do that, or we can turn to the cards. And so I have many different decks tonight. I have Angel Therapy deck. I always like this deck because of the Reiki coming off the hands of the angel. I always think that they do a really good job of displaying like the Reiki aspect of that. Let's see. We have the Medicine Woman cards. I always like this deck because of the intense little turtle on the front. They have a great little turtle. Let's see what else. Let's see. Hope everybody's having a good evening. It is a super moon, so the energies right now are really, really intense. So if you're going through some intense emotional stuff right now, it's super common. I've encountered a lot of emotional stuff in the people around me. So emotions are really flying high now. A super moon is when the moon is the closest it is to the earth. So we are at least 70% water. And so the energies of the moon impact the water in us, just like they impact the water that's at the beach. And so the tides, etc. So we are definitely influenced by the energies of the moon. And so, hi, Emily. Welcome. I hope you're having a good evening. Thank you so much. All right. Well, good deal. I hope you had a good day at work. Welcome. Glad you're here tonight. Let's see. I don't know. I'm drawn to this deck. I usually don't use this little fairy deck. I'm not really close to fairies in terms of the metaphysical concept of fairies, but this deck is calling me tonight. So I think I'm going to pull a couple cards. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I usually have my pendulum, but I keep buying this one pendulum and I keep misplacing it. I guess I don't know what happens. I'm convinced an angel steals my pendulum because I cannot find it. And so I don't know how I lose it because I just bought another one. But Borders Books A Million actually has a really great pendulum kit. And I love the little pendulum that it has in the little box that it has with the little cards, little charts, pendulum charts. And I did have a kitty cat sitting next to me, but I guess he found something better to do than watch me do this. And so let's see what card. I see a 17, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, 3 and a 17. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm at the doctor, so I might drop. Hi, thanks so much. I don't know who this is. Can you say your name? Some people have registered. I'm not sure where it is. I believe it's above this video somewhere. I think it's on the New Thought community page, but where you can click the StreamYard permission for me to see your name. So I don't know who that is. So if you can tell me, Erica. Hi, Erica. I hope your doctor's visit's going well. I hate the doctor. If I'm at the doctor, something's really wrong because I hate the doctor. Let's see. Oh, I liked it. It says, "You've got the power." I like that idea. Look at this girl on the little like tight string. Hi, I don't know who that is. I can't see your name. Is that hi? Who is this? If you can go back and click the StreamYard permission thing above or below this video. Who said hi? Tell me who you are. Oh, here's another deck I really like. Hi, Erica. All right. No, you're fine. You want a reading, Erica? You've been getting out and doing stuff. I always feel like a homebody when I'm watching you because you really get out there and do all kinds of stuff. So this is the Mary Queen of Angels deck. Let's see. I always like Mother Mary. She's one of my sacred spiritual entities that is closest to my heart for many reasons. I was just writing about this actually in my book. I'm writing on my second book. My first book is called The Joy Matrix, and it is on Amazon. Ooh, forgiveness was the card that jumped out. Ooh, that's a good one to start with. It's a hard one sometimes, though, is forgiveness. Let's see. Thank you, Erica. Okay, well, I hope it goes well with the doctor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. Patience. Oh, these are good words, right? We have forgiveness, we have patience, and we have action. Ooh, I'm in an action phase right now. I'm gearing up for even stronger, more action. I've been writing a lot in my book today, so I've been grateful to be in motion. These are my adaptogenic mushrooms that I'm drinking. I drink mud water is the one I'm drinking. And the special collagen chocolate powder. Usually I drink it for breakfast, but today I was like, oh, I'm craving it. All right. Anybody like a reading? I'm also drawn to this deck. I used to use this deck a lot when I was in chiropractic school, actually. I would go to Wings bookstore. Now it's a different owner, unfortunately. I used to love the old Wings because it was so community-based. And we would all sit around and read cards for each other. That's how my intuitive gift actually developed, was in that community. And I loved all those people. It was such a wonderful spiritual family, and so grateful to have been a part of it. But that's where my intuitive gift developed, was at a table at Wings Bookstore. And so, let's see. I'm going to do a reading from these cards. I like these cards because they have a description of them, description on the card. Oops, I just lost one of the cards. All right, well, I'll get it later. And I like them because they have a description, like a description on the bottom. So this was the one that I chose. Ooh, it says, "We send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening." Interesting. All right. It says, "Allow yourself to celebrate love in all its glorious aspects." Well, I wouldn't. We'll see. We'll see on that one. Let's see what else. Here's 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19. All right, let's see. It says, "You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love." That's true. I have a great love of children. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children that need you. Look at the little angel, the angel taking care of the little baby. I think that's precious. Let's see. It says energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field. That's true. That will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. That's right. We are so much energy. Everything that we do is an extension of energy. This is perfect timing. Now is the perfect timing for you to act on your inspirations. I'm giving myself a reading because whoever wants a reading, let me know. That's why I'm here. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. I was asked today to speak at a Unity, actually out of state, so that was kind of exciting to be invited to do spiritual speaking at a church, a Unity church, which is one of the things I've wanted to do more of lately. So I'm excited to have been offered that opportunity. Let's see. It's a little slow tonight. Let's see what else. I just used to have a little book. Maybe I lost a little book. I don't know. Let's pull some from here. Let's see. Okay, so we're at 11 minutes. Hi, Bex. How you doing? Would you like a reading? It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming to the moon ceremony. It was so lovely to have you there. Ooh, I like this. It says Inner Temple. Yeah, thank you so much. It was such a lovely evening. It really was. It says devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. I'm doing another reading on myself because nobody's asked me for a reading yet. Bex, would you like a reading? Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. I love that. I think that's wonderful, beautiful. Let's see. Oh, this is good too. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Oh, that's good. Yes, Bex, please. Okay. All right. Would you like to choose your cards, or would you like me to choose your deck that I pull from? Or you're welcome to just ask me questions, intuitive questions. I think it's this deck, actually. Let me see. Let's see. I think it's this deck. It says the Archangel Oracle card. These cards are really special because I received this deck at my lowest moment of my life. I was in the hospital room, and somebody brought me this deck as a gift. And so this is one of those special decks. But this deck is calling in terms of your reading deck. So we're going to do this one. All the kitties are no longer around me. I don't know what they get busy. All right, Bex. Yes, it is a beautiful deck. It's an old deck. This is one of our older ones. So like the art isn't as fancy because it just has like an angel on it. It's kind of boring. But it is a cool deck. So I'm surprised. Everybody must be busy out having fun in the nice weather tonight. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 16, 17. All right, Dex, you had a jumper. It says, the jumper card says breathe. The little gentle guy on it, little gentle angel. It says, take several breaths, deep breaths, and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So this is just an emphasis on breath work and really connecting to the divine through the connection through the breath. I started to do more and more of that, and I'm actually really amazed at how impactful it is. Oh, the first card, it says you know what to do. So whatever it is that you're pondering, or maybe your heart is churning about, it says trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. They're showing me like they're wanting you to clear your mind and settle into your heart and then make your decision there. Let's see next. Next, clairsentience. There's clairsentience is all about you having this gift. And it says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So pay attention. Sentience is like the knowing, but like I feel that you're extra sensitive too. And so like you have this gift, whether you realize it or not, and just to pay attention to actually how your body feels around people, or when your body, or when you're, trying to make a decision, and to pay attention to how you feel while you're thinking about the different options, like how your chest feels, how your heart feels, how your energy within your heart feels. It says victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So whatever it is that you're most wanting right now, I feel they're gonna that you're going to definitely get it. I don't know, like I feel whatever it is that you're most wanting to do right now with your time and energy and focus, I feel like they're supporting you energetically. So know that I have your back. Oh, I love this card. These are cute cards. It says, and I like the glitter off the little thing he's holding. It says, all is well. And I feel like when I said that, like the core of everything is all is well. And so it says, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And so sometimes, sometimes when lots of things is going on or things that are not going in the way that we most want, we worry too much, or our mind gets a little too overactive, and they're like, no, emphasize that all is well. Yay, I'm so glad, Bex. And then the last one is chakra clearing. I feel like okay, so when I touched this card, I saw an image of you on Reverend Kimberly's table. And so it says, call upon me. It says, Archangel Metatron, which I don't know him well, except I know his color is yellow. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. But I just see you on Reverend Kimberly's table. So I would, I don't know if you've ever done a session with her, but I feel like it would be really helpful, specifically to your heart and all your energy fields. There's something that when I tap into the image more on the table, I just feel that your energetics are so strong. There's something about it's strengthening your chakras and energy field and like the totality of you, and reconnecting you more fully to the divine, if that makes sense. So I hope that's helpful. And that was the last card. So I hope that's helpful, Bex. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Yeah, I haven't been for quite some time, but it is amazing. It is an amazing experience. But anyway, great to see you. Thank you for coming on Wednesday. Or when was it? No, it was Monday. I always loved you with us. Your energy is so high vibration, and you have such heart energy. Thanks so much, Bex. Much love. Much love. Big hugs to you. Who else would like a reading? This deck is calling to me for some reason. This is one of my this is my second Archangel Michael deck. The first one was old school, and I think I lost all the cards to that, or most of them. But I really like this deck. Is it like a yin yang on? There's a yin yang of the wings. And let's see. I'm gonna pull some cards because nobody's asking me to pull any, so I'll just do some more readings on myself. Let's see. Yeah, they are. They're real pretty. I really do. I really like them, and I like that the artistry is very high vibration and like hopeful in these cards. So this is like a good general deck to just feel good. This is like a good deck. Some decks are really heavy, like the Sacred Rebel deck is really heavy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. It says, I like that. This card just the artwork. Yeah, like this one. It says, step into the spotlight, and it shows a little angel in the spotlight. I thought that's kind of cool. But you're right; they do a great job on the the artistry in this cards. It's been a weird week energetically. There's a lot of like emotional stuff, like not just within my heart, but just in what I've observed around me. A lot of emotion, especially if you're an emotional being. There's a lot of emotional layers to things, and a lot of emotion right now. So if you're feeling that, no, you are not alone. So there's been a lot of heavy emotion in the air and intense, let's say intense emotion and intense kind of maneuvering within those emotional experiences or feelings. I've observed that a lot around me too. So both within myself and watching other people. Ooh, someone new is coming. I'm doing my reading until somebody else wants one. Let's see. Yeah, so Emily says definitely feeling that. Yes, Bex, they are pretty. But yeah, lots of feeling lately. And I think it's the super moon. I think there has something that really a lot to do with it. It says someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Let's see. Put a little magic dust on this one. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. It will arrive when it's meant to, because this has been an easy journey around that area. So let's see. Stay the course. Says, don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. Like showing like the horizon, like it says, open your heart. Yes, the magic dust. Magic heart dust. That's what I need tonight, or need for this year, because it certainly it's been just a weird experience so far. So open your heart. No one is perfect, it says. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. Maybe not. We'll see. I guess maybe that was the forgiveness card. Whatever the case. So we'll set the intention. We'll open up our heart chakras tonight, calling in the divine energy into that space, knowing all is well, and that all interactions have been for our highest and best good, and that all interactions lead us to our greatest awarenesses and growth and evolution in many ways. Yes, no one is perfect. That's so true. Certainly not I. Certainly not. Perfection is overrated, but this one is so cool. It says, open your heart, and I love the heart on it. I think that's really hard for me to do. I think opening the heart has been one of my greatest challenges, and the one that I really aspire to do better at. But I always, it depends. I think I just energetically draw people that challenge that openness. I'm not sure. I'm still metaphysically figuring it out. So certainly opening my heart to possibility and infinite possibilities, to all types of love coming into my life. It says, trust the guidance that I am receiving. Oh, thanks, Emily. It says Archangel Uriel, which I don't know Archangel Uriel. I should really get a book on all the archangels. I'm not so good. I know a few of them really well, and then a few of them I don't. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. Oh, some type of brilliant insight is coming. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. All right. So let's see. Let's see what else. It's this one. Oh, this is one of my favorite titles for the decks. Unshakable inner peace. Isn't that a great spiritual goal? Unshakable inner peace. That's like Rocky. Like if I was like a spiritual Rocky, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it was so cool to be out there on Monday night and sharing what I love and connecting to all the hearts out there. It was such a beautiful evening, and Reverend Kimberly's meditation was so awesome and powerful and spiritually connecting. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Emily. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Emily. Appreciate that. Thank you for being a part of our community. And I look forward to meeting you in person one day. Oh, we have a jumper. Let's see what the jumper said. You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. Oh, look at the image of this. I thought this was really good. Thank you. But look at it's like the image of the higher self above one of the people in the picture. So I've been doing this meditation. Oh, nice. Awesome. I have to sign up for the expo. That reminds me. I'm always there usually. I love the community. Somebody from our the expo community just passed away, and it was something so sudden. and she was like my age, and she always like, I don't know, something about her light. She would often come on here, and I never thought that she would die. I'm sure she'll come visit me at some point, but she would always like reach out with messages, and she was so caring and filled with light. And I'm really sad that she's gone. So it's a really she just had this such a bright light, and she had such faith in this intuitive work, like to watch. And her energy was so expansive. I'm talking about Shelley Piercy, and it was just, she was such a bright light, and it was like feeling how high vibration her energy was. It like always made me even believe further in this work and the power of it. It was just such a beautiful gift just to stand next to her. And so she would reach out all the time and connect with me. And anyway, so I just miss her. I miss her. It's been a hard week. So yeah, cherishing the time. That's so important. Cherishing the time, and also valuing the self. I'm learning that a lot of lessons around that. Just really valuing my time and energy, and really my spiritual message on Monday was all about living a hell yes life. And so how do we create that is by investing our energy into the things that really bring us that high vibration experience, whether it be in our connections or whether it be in the actions that we do. And so I've been really pondering a lot about that lately, the high vibrationness of, certain actions and focus. Let's see, drinking my mushrooms, my chocolate mushroom thing. All right. Thank you so much. A hell yes life. That's what I've been thinking about. So it's been interesting. A lot of different changes going on. A lot of change going on in my own life right now, which is, I don't really like change. So it's really helped me really focus on my spiritual connection, and a lot of interesting opportunities have arisen. I combine these adaptogenic mushrooms, these anti-inflammatory mushroom powder stuff, with a special product that has collagen, that's chocolate. And so I drink it often. I've given up coffee for like 2 weeks, so I'm super proud of myself. But I often drink that instead of coffee in the morning, or I drink my lemon water in the morning. I've been doing a lot more walking around here. I'm in Gulfport at the moment. And let's see, getting out there in the early morning and walking. Yeah. It's been good. It's been good for me. I've been doing a lot more writing, so I'm slowly making progress on my second book. Yeah, I'm excited. I've been really wanting to do more action around that. So I'm going to pull some more from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle cards. And they really have some really cool abstract art, if that makes sense. And so, okay, do some more. I have my old kitty with me. She's 23, and she does not like to be picked up, or I would go get her and show you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I love to write, but I tend to get into my perfectionism around it. But I'm writing part of my story, and I've shifted some of the focus of that story to like describing like mini stories within it, if that makes sense, rather than like a narrative. And awesome. I love digital. I think I like media stuff. So I have this, I'm really called lately to get on video more. And I've been working on it for like 5 or 6 years to overcome my fear of it. I know it's ridiculous. I have resistance around it. But yeah, I'm ready, because I don't know. I just keep psychically seeing the image of it, of me teaching about natural healing, energetic healing, and also spiritual healing too. Like, what are the spirit? Oh, I think it was a sign. It was a jumper right when I said that. So really sharing like spiritual insights and spiritual tools that really connect me to the divine energy every day, because I've been really working on how do I increase my vibrational frequency in all ways to attract what it is that I really want, like to really manifest this hell yes life. What are the ways that now at this stage in the game that I am using to not only strengthen my own spiritual connection to source, but to really pull that energy into my mind, my heart, my cells, my breath, my consciousness, my vision, my future, that kind of thing. And so, thanks, Emily. Cuddles is so cute. Let's see. Let's see. Remember the last video? She growled. Totally. She will bite me. My cat, she doesn't play. If she doesn't want to be touched, do not touch old Cuddles because she will snap at you quick. Like she's just she's kind of crotchety, the old thing. And like I try to keep cuddling her, and like she can't really jump anymore or get on the bed, so we just lay on the floor. But she's not so nice. Like when she's done, even Raina, when little Raina would try to pet her too long, like past like 5 minutes, she tried to snap at her. After like 5 minutes, that's it. She's like, I'm done with you. But then she gets lonely and calls you back in. Thanks. Let's see. I see the healing side with that jumper, but I get a feeling that you love to help to heal others. A very valuable gift. Yes, I do love the healing. I see a lot of divine energy and God energy and universal energy in the flow of high frequency energy through the human body. And so I'm in a unique position as a chiropractic physician and with all that I know about energy medicine, especially because I can practice acupuncture, and I really love and really have dove into the metaphysical arts. So I'm kind of in a unique position to help flow that divine energy through not only somebody in front of me, but when I'm in that role of helping somebody heal, I'm flowing that divine energy through me as well. And it's a huge aspect of my heart. So yes, you're right, Emily. It is a huge part of who I am. Let's see what the jumper said when I was talking about the spiritual videos. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is a call to action card. It says, this is not your practice life. Decide. Like, get off your butt right now. This is like a get out there and do it. What is your inner voice telling you about the dream in your heart? What was your late sister's name, Emily? Hi, Ophelia. No, would you like a reading? Emily, would you like a reading? Let's see. It says, my sister did a lot of the same work. One thing I miss about her the most was her heart, similar to yours. Thank you. Similar to yours, to helping others and being so involved with her community. Yeah, the community, it really matters to me. It's my spiritual family. And that's why, especially the community here around Unity of Gulfport, and just, my heart people, they really matter because it's part of an extension of my family. And so the energy card, are you asking, let's see, is this Ophelia? Do I have an energy deck? Or do you want this one, Ophelia? I just dropped the deck. Was it this one, the energy one? Yes, Emily, I'll make sure that you do. Let's see, which I think, Emily, it's this one. I don't know, Ophelia. I think it's either when I scan the decks, it's either going to be this deck, Ophelia, I think. It's either the Archangel Oracle cards or maybe the Angel Therapy Oracle. Was it this one? I'm assuming that's this one. All right, so Ophelia, I'll do your reading, and then I'm going to do your reading, Emily. What I do is I start pulling cards, and then I forget to put them away, and so Ophelia's like my heart sister. Like, Ophelia, you have a heart like me. I feel it. I feel it. I was a little sad on Sunday, and so thank you so much for coming up and giving me a big hug. It's been a lot of letting go lately. A lot of letting go. Then my friend found out my friend was passed, and so a lot of letting go, and just a lot of intense emotions around the super moon. I always feel that emotions are just energy, and then you let them flow through us, and then it guides us to the next steps. I love you too, honey, so much. So super grateful to be near you and with you. Thanks so much, Emily. You would really like Ophelia. Yes, she's very wise. That's right. Ophelia is very wise, especially of the heart. Ophelia has a very high vibration heart. All right, so. Okay, Ophelia, if you have an intuitive question, you're welcome to ask it. I will go from the readings, but if you have an actual, just a question you want an intuitive answer to, feel free. First one, shield yourself. Protect yourself, it says Ophelia. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. I feel like you pick up other people's energies, Ophelia, and it impacts your heart because people that have sensitive hearts like ours, we feel emotional energy. We feel people's energy, and sometimes other people's energies impact our emotions. So it's like it's a really very even though it's a gift to be this sensitive in some ways, it can be challenging for that reason because we are so sensitive. And so this is just kind of like a reminder that if you're feeling off energetically, especially right now, you might want to like protect your energy better, whether it be with white light or with certain frequencies. Like I know Terra Shield helps block the frequencies of others. Lemongrass is really good too. What's the white stone? Not malachite. What is the white one? I can't think of it. There's a white stone that's really good at blocking people's energies, but it's but they're just reminding you if you're feeling a little off then in any way or just tired or whatever, like make sure to protect your energy field because your emotions are tied to your energy and you can be impacted that way. Heal away addictions. And so I don't think it's a traditional addiction that they're talking about. It could be regarding, I feel it deals with relationships somehow. So like either codependency stuff or like giving too much or maybe they said something maybe about food or it's a non-traditional addiction, like not a drug addiction or like alcohol addiction. They're saying like, and they're saying don't use addiction. The word you're saying they're saying the word addiction, they're wanting to give a new definition to it. They're saying that anything that's scrambling your energies right now can be seen as an addiction or the way they're labeling it. So whatever it is that's most scrambling your energy, specifically your heart, or giving you sadness or jarring your energy, they're wanting to figure out a way to align it. So that's what they're saying around that. So whatever it is that you know that you're feeling off about in your heart, they're saying that you have the ability to heal it within yourself with just some awareness, if that makes sense. And so listen to your intuitive feelings. Ophelia is an energy worker and she does great work. But they're wanting you to really tap into how you feel because it's somehow a clue for something. Oh, I feel that they're calling you to show up more in different ways to serve the universe. And it says if you get nervous, then focus on service. And I know that you have a big heart and you love to give it away. So good to have you out there at the moon ceremony. When I see you, you always make my heart so happy to have you next to me. And that's a great picture. It was you and who was the other person in the picture? Was it Dee? I forgot who the other person was. It was such a good picture of you. It says focus on service. So if you have a vision of showing up in the world bigger with your heart, don't get nervous. Know that they're calling you to do that, but that to focus on actually how it will feel to serve in that way, if that makes sense. So I hope that's helpful. Always lovely to see you, Ophelia, and to connect with you. You're one of my favorite people ever. And let's see. I'm going to do a reading for, excuse me. I feel it's the shamanic deck. I've been really drawn to the shamanic arts lately. I think I might incorporate some of the shamanic energy and principles into the next moon ceremony. I just feel I keep psychically seeing the image of it. So this is my shamanic deck. I have a few, but this one, this is a very grounded deck. It has a lot of male energy and really like structure to it. You're welcome. Yes, you are definitely a wonderful Reiki practitioner, and you do great healing work. So for those of you that aren't a part of our spiritual service on Sunday, Ophelia often does Reiki in the back of the church after service. So if anybody would like to experience her amazing hands, you're welcome to come hang out in the back of the church and watch her hands go. Okay, Emily, 1, 2, 3. First one, Emery, is prayer. This is a great card. To look at the imaging on it. There's something about prayer that I feel will open up your consciousness to the divine energy. There's something sacred about that energy coming through your mind and then out, and then you're pulling down the the after effects of saying a prayer, the energy of it into your heart. Excuse me. Birth. It says renewal. I feel this is an awesome time. I feel you've gone through a healing time, but this time is birth. So this is about redefining the self, embracing spiritual tools, healing tools. Like it's almost like I feel like you've done a lot of healing work, a lot of introspection, and now it's time to kind of step up into the new platform of yourself. I mean, a little bit in this phase too, in different ways. And so it's the energy of like revival, renewal, expansion. It's really good energy. So that's awesome. It's awesome for you. Know that it's like primed for you in that way. It says fire, passion. So this really deals with you really doing whatever it is that you really enjoy doing. They're wanting you to do more of it. I know you like art. I'm not sure what other things, but they're wanting you to really enjoy your passions more. Day by day process. It is a healing, when we're really doing the healing work and really not half doing it, because there's always a temptation to always do half. It does take time, and there are incremental steps to the healing process that you can't speed them up. That's what I wish I could have sped them up quicker, but when especially if you walk through really hard things, especially if you walk through really hard things as a child, or really difficult relationships, or whatever it might be, there are incremental stages and incremental steps to the healing process of the heart, both from an energetic, metaphysical perspective, and also a reclaiming of the self perspective, especially if the damage was really deep and hard. And so I have been pondering that a lot lately. My goal over the last year and a half really was to create within my heart a really, really strong spiritual soul platform to stand on, no matter what. Because I went through some hard hits this year, over the last 2 years. And so that was my goal. And, as I look back, because I really dedicated a full year, actually, probably a year and a quarter, to facing whatever was in my heart. And of course, healing is a journey that I don't think we ever completely, resolve, even in this lifetime. I think there's lifetimes of healing, but that, I'm so grateful that I really chose to face all the hurt all at once. Excuse me. And to feel it and understand it and to process it. And because my core is so much stronger, there's a strength that comes when we prioritize ourselves and value ourselves enough to really do the healing work, whatever that might be, whether that be, journaling or spiritual work or metaphysical work or therapy or coaches or mentors or, following some type of spiritual path or personal spiritual odyssey, or, getting in the ocean, or whatever it is, that self-care healing for the heart, I think is so essential. Because I really believe that when we really understand our own hearts and what it really needs, then we don't trip ourselves up when we're going towards what we really want in our lives, like really trying to go for our joy. And that experience, that going for our joy, isn't another person, if that makes sense. Because I was stuck in that line of thinking many years ago for a long time, that my happiness and joy is in another person, and that I never panned out in the way. I feel that we attract from a vibrational perspective, people that match our frequency at the level we're at. And so if what we're really wanting, we ultimately have to become vibrationally in order to attract it. And so I've been very committed to that path and continue to be committed to that path, because in my belief, everything is energy and frequency. And so let's see, healing is a challenging journey, but one it's very rewarding when you do it right and you really commit to it. It's so rewarding, because then you see yourself grow, and you're presented with let's see, Emily, in order to love yourself. Let's see, who is this? Emily, in order to love yourself. Who is that? Is that Ophelia? I can't see your name, Ophelia. Next time, can you go? I want to say it's on the New Thought community page, where StreamYard grants you access for me to see your name. But yes, it is in that act of self-love and the self-care, and really honoring the self, and really getting clear on what it is that you really, really want for your life and your heart, because sometimes it involves letting go, and that's not easy. I tend to attach a little bit too strongly, and I love a little bit too hard. And so I've learned that, letting go is always a process for my heart, but one that is often important. Okay, so Last card, Emily. Let's see. Self-love. I'm learning to do that after years of some abuse. Yeah, I went through some very difficult abuse, both in relationships and in my childhood. And so it is a learning process. It's a learning process of becoming and learning to love the heart and dissecting aspects of our journey here, and just love in general, and feeling safe enough to love and to open the heart. A lot of factors. This is your final card, Emily. This is about wealth, and this isn't just about you receiving wealth, but that they're just emphasizing that you giving of yourself within balance. That's where you'll find the most joy, because I feel you have a heart that really that really benefits from the giving, from the generosity of the heart, without making yourself imbalanced, not giving too much. So I hope that's helpful. These are some really good cards. There's another intense little animal. Look at the eagle on there. You don't mess with that eagle. That's right. So what else? Who else would like a reading? Who's on here? I see a few new faces out there. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm a little tired. I've been going today. Let's see. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here tonight. Let's see. I think I'm gonna pull some cards from the Medicine Woman. I've been really pondering a lot about shamanism lately. I always felt really drawn, and I'm grateful that the teacher that I wanted to be my teacher said yes. That the person would guide me through some of that training, and so but yeah, I'm super excited to, I don't know, enter into the shamanic kind of spiritual path. I've been drawn to it for like 15, 20 years. Let's see. I think there was something online today about shamanism. It said something like the definition of a shaman was like a seer within the dark, or the ability to, like, I forgot how it was worded, but the message was like somebody that's able to see through the dark and to embrace the energy of the light, or like the able to, like, I don't know. I forgot how it was worded. But that concept of being able to be in kind of two worlds at the same time, which I feel that's kind of the walk that I walk anyway. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is another reading for me or whoever. We'll do a collective reading in a second. Let's see, 7, 8, 16. There's a great, shamanism. It's a really beautiful spiritual path, and very multifaceted, and they're healers, they're teachers, and they have a connection in the spirit world and a connection on earth, and they have awesome principles and practices that I've always loved and have been drawn to, and I'm excited to kind of dive more deep into it. Hi, Leslie, how you doing? Welcome. Let me see. I think that's Ophelia. Is Ophelia? I can't see people's names. So I'm gonna pull these are my little it says the Medicine Woman, which I guess technically I'm kind of a little bit of that. Yeah, considering my path with spiritual healing and my spiritual stuff. Sacred ceremonies. Remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. There's a great nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Sacred ceremonies. I love doing the moon ceremonies that I've been doing in Gulfport. I didn't realize I would love them so much. And I love, like, when I'm up there speaking, I can feel the divine come through my consciousness, out through my voice, and I'm connecting to that frequency. And it's like one of the most amazing feelings I've ever experienced. And I think it's like so joyful and light filled. And I can't believe I'm just, it's like, what a gift to be able to experience that. And to know, like, this is what I'm meant to do. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I'm meant to do this. So, but yeah, the sacred ceremony card. There's a great song. I forget, it's Denise somebody, but it's called Everything is Sacred. And I love that song because it shows, it's the message that everything is sacred. Even the hard things and the things that we think are bad or that are painful, or that, like, if we look really close, everything is sacred. All of our moments of growth and embracing our strength and figuring out our lives and stepping up into who we really are and letting go of the things that are not us, like all of those incremental incremental things that define us in our path here. They are sacred. And there's a song that's called "Everything is Sacred." And I don't remember the name of the last name, but the first name is Denise. I want to say it's Roz something. It starts with an R. But I like your energy. I follow. Oh, awesome! Yeah, but Abraham Hicks is amazing. I love Abraham Hicks, and actually, it was a life-changing principle that I learned from Abraham Hicks that helped me overcome my severe depression many, many years ago. So very grateful for their principles and what they teach. And so, summer, it says, a time for blooming. Celebrate your successes. I like interesting artwork on these. Interesting artwork. So would anybody else like a reading? Purification, praise, it says, raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. That's true. I've been really working on this. I've been really pondering because I've been around different people, a couple of people lately that have extremely high vibration energy, so high that it's really made me ponder, like, what's going on in my energy field and how do I increase it or clear it? And so I do a lot of metaphysical healing stuff, aura cleansing, chakra alignment. And so I do this on other people a lot, but I'm pondering like creating a lot of just like a metaphysical kind of energetic maintenance thing. So anyway, but let me shut that thing off. But yeah, really pondering like how do I further increase my vibrational field? Because it's amazing when you first meet somebody, that's the first thing that you feel is their energy field. I don't know if people are aware of that, but that's certainly I feel that. So let's see what other. It says purification, both inside and out, especially energy. And the last one, forge a new alliance with nature. I'm walking a lot in the water. I miss walking in the woods though. The woods has a really high vibration. And so anybody else? We're at 52 minutes. Would anybody else like a reading? If not, then I will do a collective reading and then we will be done for the night. Let's see. We're going to do collective reading. Everything is sacred. That's right. Is it Ophelia? Is it Rosier? That's right. Is that Ophelia? I love that song. I sing that song often. It's such a great song. Like everything in our lives is sacred. Extremely, actually. All right. So the collective reading. I see a 1. I see a 7. Les. Hello, Les. First one, collective reading. It says, water and expression. The supermoon is in Capricorn, and that was one of the things I spoke about on Monday, was that it's ideal time to express, not just verbally within relationships, but also within your own hearts, whether that be in creative expression or in journaling. But expression right now is at its all-time high. So if you feel guided to do that, then do that. It's that flow, that energy, and keeping it flowing rather than stuck. Oh, it says lodge, but the energy in it is counsel. This is about talking to wise people and really hearing yourself talk and really pondering and allowing space for that pondering and alignment and the seeking of additional knowledge or insight. So if you're guided to do that, reaching out to somebody that maybe is a mentor or someone that you appreciate their wisdom, then do so. Deflection, bells. This card comes into play when deflection shows up often in relationships where people do not want to take emotional responsibility. So deflection. Hi, Dive Wild. Yes, Abraham Hicks is amazing. She's one of my favorite spiritual teachers. Oh, what a compliment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. I love their work. It has been very much life-saving for me many years ago. So thank you so much for that tremendous compliment. And so I appreciate that very much. So if you'd like a reading, let me know. I'm on the collective reading, but I'll do one more for you if you'd like one. So deflection is about when we encounter, so this card, it says bells on it, and then it says is the word deflection. And so when I think of the word deflection, I think of two things. When for the first situation is when I am not ready to, if I'm in a state of deflection, that means that I'm not willing to really look at myself, my life, or what my heart is doing or needing. And then the second thing is that if I encounter a situation where somebody is deflecting, whether it be their emotional, like their emotional responsibility, or them not owning that they're hurting me, or like whatever it is, whatever that person is deflecting from, I think I've gotten a lot wiser that when I encounter that situation, or when we as a collective encounter that situation, that if somebody's in that mode, they're not moving from that mode. So rather than battle, I think now in my older years, I've learned to accept it, but then not engage. Because if somebody is in deflection, that means that they're running from the pain inside their heart. Because if I've been there, that's what I'm doing. I'm just not ready to face anything. And so it says bells. And so I don't know, for me, that card, in terms of all of us collectively, is about choosing our energetic battles very wisely, and then investing in our connection to the light, which will never be battling somebody that's in deflection. So after how many decades, I finally learned that spiritual principle for myself, or that awareness, but that, and to try to have compassion for the pain that person is trying to deflect from. So I've tried to get on the, rather than be angry about it or irritated, I've tried to really embrace that compassion and empathy when I'm more in that spiritual mindset rather than the ego one. But yeah, and the bells on this card really, like the bell. Let's see. Hold on, I'm not sure. Considering you for reading. Okay, so 8. I'm sorry, I gotta bump you out of here. Not allowed to solicit readings from people on my event. So, who is this? I'm almost out. I think if Dive Wild wants a reading, I'll do one. Who is this? I can't see your name. The last one is for the collective is endurance. So this really is about doing the work incrementally, consistently, not getting distracted, even if you don't see evidence of it. Because remember, the physicality around us is the last to shift. So if we're working on ourselves, if we're working towards a goal, if we're incrementally making progress, that it is in those minute moments of progressing forward that shifts the vibrational frequency around us, our lives, and our heart, that then ultimately draws in from the law of attraction what we're really wanting. But there's a walk of faith in all of that doing before it manifests in the physical realm. And so it says four-legged, but the word on this card, it says endurance. So it's about really having faith in the process and faith in ourselves, to keep the course and do the work, if that makes sense, to continue having faith in our vision, having faith in the dream, having faith in what we're really called to do, knowing that the universe is aligning, but it might not be in an area where we can see it yet, but that it is happening. Because in my belief system and in my experience, the law of attraction is always working. Even if we don't think it's working, it's always working. And so I certainly, many times consistently, both in relationships, in terms of people engaging, but also in anything, and so many, and also I've noticed as I commit to increasing my vibrational frequency, new thoughts and new insights will come at the frequency that I'm at. So if I'm at too low a frequency, then I won't have the insightful awarenesses that will lead me to the things I'm most wanting from a joy perspective. Let's see. Are you familiar with Michael Singer, who created Temple of Unity? I'm familiar. He wrote The Untethered Soul, didn't he? I don't know him well. That's the answer. Not yet. I don't know him well. And so, but yeah, I think I have his book somewhere. I'm a little bit displaced at the moment. I've been doing some moving around. And so, yeah, so I don't know his work well enough. But we did The Untethered Soul, I think, for the Unity of Gulfport book club. And so, but yeah, I usually have my books all around me, but I don't have my normal books accessible at the moment. But yes, So, who asked me for a reading? Who is this? We're almost at an hour, and I usually, let's see. Would anybody else like a reading before I head off? I like my little camera. My little camera is better than the camera that's on my regular Mac. So I just got that in the mail. Okay, so let's see. So would you like a reading, Dive Wild? Who is there? Anybody else that would like a reading? I'm looking at Anita Dirks. Okay, so we got two. All right, so we'll do two. Anita's first, and then Dive Wild, and then I am calling it a night. My old kitty cat. I hear her psychically calling me to come cuddle her. All right, so let's see, Anita. All of these, all of the readings I do on this event, I do for donation to the church. If anybody feels guided to donate, we super appreciate your support. Donations can be made at Unity of PayPal at unityofgulfport@gmail.com. Venmo is at Unity of Gulfport, or on the website unityofgulfport.org/give. All right, Anita. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick reading. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. These cards are kind of a yin yang with the angel wings, which I really appreciate. I used to love yin yangs. I used to wear them around my neck. I thought I would actually become a doctor of Oriental medicine, but I chose a different route. I actually interviewed at 3 different schools and then chose a different way to go. So let's see. All right, Anita, let's first one. It says, don't give up on love. But I feel like you need to do some more healing work on your own heart before you will be ready. So it depends on the type of love that you're seeking, because there's all different levels of intimacy. Like sometimes it's more superficial, but sometimes love relationships, they have varying levels of depth, and they're really wanting you to go deeper next time. And I feel like there's some clearing out of old hurt before you can go deeper, because I feel if you don't do that, you will never be satisfied with what you draw in, if that makes sense. Next card is take control of your thoughts. So I feel like your mind likes to beat you up a little bit too much, and that if you're able to not allow the negative thoughts to sit there too long, that you'll be able to just be happier in general. I feel like just be like, as soon as a negative thought comes on, like totally like block it. I call it a 0-second rule. That's actually in my book. My book is called The Joy Matrix, and it's on sale on Amazon actually right now. I don't know how it goes on sale, but it does. But the Joy Matrix, that's one of my favorite tools in my book, is the 0-second rule. Because the rule of thumb, Abraham Hicks says that we have 17 seconds to shift the vibrational frequency of a thought when it comes in. But for me, it's quicker. I have to get rid of it quick because my brain hooks onto it too fast. Next, you will manifest what you need. So if you're in the process of becoming or doing something, know that universe, you might not see it yet, but that the universe is going to help you. And so I hope that's helpful, Anita. Anita, welcome. I'm here every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. All right, Dive Wild, do you want me to pick your deck? I think it's the Shaman deck. If it's not, let me know. I'll pick another deck. Is that a good deck for you? That you're my last reading? I'm getting a little tired for the night. Shamanic. All right, Dive Wild, this is your reading. If you feel it's another deck, let me know. I'll choose another one. But energetically, when I scan, this is the one that pops out for you. Okay. You're welcome, Anita. So I see a 1. I see a 8. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, first card. Accessibility. I like the artwork on this. When I touch this card, I'm hearing intuitively that they're wanting you to be extra careful with who has access to your energy field. What this means is that because they're wanting you to connect even more strongly to source. If you look at all, that's what that person's doing. They're closing their outer eye and they're connecting. And they're saying that either there's somebody around you or somebody that was around you that scrambles that in some way. And they're just wanting you to be extra careful, whether it be people, environments, be extra aware that of whatever's scrambling your energetic field, because they're wanting you. I think there's some type of insight or intuitive information that they're wanting to convey to you in this case. But either you're being impacted by other people's energies or from the dynamic between you and someone else. It's not serving you on a spiritual dimension because they're wanting to get you more information, and it's altering that ability to get it to you, if that makes sense. Continuation, whatever you're working on or whatever walk that you're taking, they're wanting you to continue. I feel like it's strengthening you in some way, but that you must complete it. So I'm not sure if it's a spiritual odyssey type thing or a voyage or a travel or something that's meaningful to your heart, but they're wanting you, something about it grounds you a lot. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure, but they're wanting you to continue. So if you really got to do something, whatever it might be, they're really wanting you to, they're encouraging you to do it. This is a trickster card, and it says challenge at the bottom. What that means to me is that if there's some challenge that you're walking through right now, or that you're encountering in the next few days, don't allow it to trick you. It's like it looks like a challenge, but what it actually is, it's going to strengthen you and bring you awarenesses as you walk through it that you'll use later to better your life. And it will be, with those new skills, it will be easier somehow. So if a challenge comes up, know that there are gifts in the challenge, and don't just carry the weight of the perception. Oh, it's just hard, or it's, you know what I mean? Like, they're wanting you to see the other side of it, because don't get tricked into the illusion that it's bad for your life. So kind of approach it from a Buddhist kind of, oh, isn't that interesting perspective. All right, last one. Okay, so this is your power card. The power card means the most important card of the pull. And it shows crystals, but the word under it says amplification. And so when I say, and when I asked my guides, or your guides, my guides and your guides together, it says, show me like more clarity on what that card means. And they're showing me your heart. And what I'm hearing about it is that they're wanting you to go deeper into your heart healing work, because they're showing me like the idea of amplification. Whatever is in our heart is going to be amplified out into the world. And so they're wanting to emphasize that whatever's residual and weighing on your heart still, they're wanting you to figure out how to get access to it, to clear it, whether that be to feel the emotion and release it, or do metaphysical healing work, or get metaphysical healing work done, or write letters to people, the letting go process or something. I feel there's an energy of your heart that they're wanting you to clear, because it's like it's impacting the energy outward to the people or the communities around you. And so the amplification is we show up in the world and we're amplifying what our heart is, and they're wanting you to dig a little deeper to clear some old stuff. And so so I hope that's helpful. It's very nice to meet you in person. I haven't seen you yet, but I'm doing moon ceremonies every 2 weeks. The last one was wonderful. I'm hoping to do maybe a little bit of a shamanic theme to the next one. I still have to speak to Reverend Kimberly about that. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. Always nice to see you here. And Linda, I need to go. My sister's coming in a minute, or I'll give you a reading. I went past the hour. But the next time I'm in front of you, I will give you a reading, Linda. So, hi, Kathleen. I'm sorry I'm out of time for the night, but I hope that was helpful. Once again, all readings are done on a donation basis to the church. The information is above or below this video, but there is an option on PayPal, which is unityofgulfport@gmail.com, on Venmo, which is @unityofgulfport, and on unityofgulfport.org/give. So we super appreciate your support, and I wish you a wonderful week ahead. And I'm sending lots of love and many blessings your way. So take good care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.